Well, Keith Getty is classically trained, and he's always had this desire to raise the profile and quality of the music just all across all genres with everything that the Gettys do. And so I guess in the classical music world, I mean, it's not unusual, but if you're a prominent musician in the classical music world and you're a Christian, I guess word gets out. And so a friend of mine recommended to Keith that he contact me. And when they came on tour to Philadelphia several years ago, he asked me for breakfast. And um, with Keith, he wants to be, I don't know if he wants me divulging this, but he really wants people to walk the walk and talk the talk as a believer, as a Christ
Mhm.
follower. And
Yes.
so he wanted to have breakfast and just talk and maybe see if I maybe really believed or was sincere. And from that moment on, I started touring with them. I've played with them at the Grand Ole Opry and many times, Carnegie Hall many times, tours around the United States, recordings, the Sing Conference many times, and we've become dear friends. And the Gettys have become truly spiritual mentors to me as well, and an inspiration to me as I navigate this world of classical music as a Christ follower.
Well, that sets up my next question very well.
Mhm.
Elaborate just a bit about how your faith in Christ really informs the way that you perform music, or how is your music an extension of your faith?
Well, I started playing at the age of 3. I was at Juilliard starting at the age 10, all the way through master's degree, and I've just had the most incredible training through my entire life, and then incredible experiences around the globe. And yet, there is this kind of constant battle going on within my soul of stage fright, insecurity, pride, all these human qualities that infiltrate my music making, even though I try not to be. And being a Christian, you would think that I would be able to rest in that peace, but no, it's just too difficult. And so there are times I'm paralyzed with stage fright, and it's at those moments that the only thing I can do is just pray to God and just say, God, I can't do this. I am absolutely paralyzed with fear. I can't walk on that stage. I can't do it. You do it for me. And or like in Chariots of Fire, um, when they were running, and he said, "Oh, I run, and I know God feels the pleasure of me when I run well." He was a runner, and same thing with me. I know that God created all these beautiful things, and I know He derives great pleasure from the music, from the composers, from the performers, from the audience who are blessed by it. And so all these things I just kind of lift up and I say, God, I just play for your glory, not my glory, not for anybody else's glory. I'm playing for your glory. And sometimes it works, and sometimes I feel this kind of peace come over me and I play better or whatever, but sometimes it doesn't. But I know it's all part of his grand plan and his timing. And I just try to just kind of rest in that as I go through life, and as I change, as we all change and age. I'm like an athlete. Things change, eyesight, um, um, the nerves, reflexes, just physical ability. It all changes. Like I have to almost relearn how to play the violin almost every day. And as I age, I'm now in my 50s, and yeah, so there's no other way for me to accomplish it and to occupy this incredibly high pressure, high profile position other than to truly surrender it all to God.